Hello, welcome to another Spirit Island game. Today I'm going to be playing Rising Heat of Sand and Stone versus England 4. And I don't know what I'm doing with the Spirit. I haven't figured them out at all. Um, I've heard that just going G3, the third growth option, is pretty good. I mean, it does get you a lot, doesn't it? Energy, presence, and a card, but I don't know. I've definitely struggled with energy with this Spirit as well. So I might just go like super aggressive top track and then all bottom track. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. Let's see how it goes. Right, so first explore is going to be in the mountains, which is not a town. There you go. Okay, all right, okay. So I definitely want to get presence in this land, right? Because then I can reduce the HP of these buildings. So maybe get presence in this land and skip it. The issue is I'm so far away from that land. Okay. Oh, but I can hop, can't I? Yeah, I'm going to try it. So I'm going to take the second growth option, get 2 energy, and I'm going to add a presence to a sand or mountain. And then we can add a presence to this land as well. Or maybe we could split the presence up a bit. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. Right, so 1 card play. What do I want to do? Probably shift some presence around, actually. If I can shift some presence in here, then I can set up to start getting rid of this land. Okay, I guess we'll just do this. Alternatively, we could gather some Dahan in here for the counter attack, which might be good as well. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Yeah, okay. Okay, don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. So we're going to build in the mountains like so, and then we're going to explore in the sands. Right. Okay, presence in these lands, that could be good. Great, so gather up to 2 Dahan. So let's gather that one in here. Don't think we want to push. We want to counter attack, right? Or we could actually. No, we could. We could just build up this land. Is that how you do it? Ooh. Or do I make a pocket here and then get rid of this explorer and we've got a nice pocket? I think maybe that's the play. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to gather actually 2 Dahan in here and then push this out. Actually, we'll save that Dahan. Okay. All right, maybe that's the way to do it. So now I'm going to do the third growth option. We get a minor power. What do we get? Some more Dahan gather. Oh, no, well, this could be good, I suppose. Um, hmm. I'm looking for also elements as well. We do want fire, I think. Wheat for what is lost, 0 cost. Pretty good. But earth is good as well, right? Oh, I don't know. Go for wheat for what is lost, since I expect to take a lot of blight anyway. So let us pop a presence in here. Okay, so these all have -1 health now. That's great. We've got 2 card plays. So let's skip that so we keep that sacred site. And maybe just play Weep. Because then we can start pushing stuff into this land and then just demolish it. Although, no, I do want to deal damage to this, don't I? To stop that build. Okay, let's see how this goes. So 1 fear. We're going to skip this Ravage. And we're going to pay 1 energy to deal 1 damage in our land. Stop that build there. Okay. Things are looking up. I think just the top. Oh, actually, no. We could. I want to reclaim though. Nah, we'll do the top. Dahana plus 10 health, and invaders have plus 1 health in lands with Dahan. For each beast and city, nope, doesn't count. And the bottom doesn't count either. Okay, so Ravage in the mountains, that's skipped. Get a blight there. Build in the sands, we get one over here. And then we explore in the jungle. Okay. All right. We can do 2 damage to explorers only. Don't think it's going to make any difference to the build, but we will just get rid of that explorer, I suppose. Okay. Right, so it's G3 again, right? This is the way. Some defense. What we're going to do? We're going to ravage here. That could be pretty good, actually. Can add 4 defense. It's not going to be enough. Oof, that has our elements. Maybe that's quite important. And it's going to add some badlands, which will be huge to set up some really big explosive turns. The defense we could use here as well to stop going blighted. Okay, we'll pick up the defense. And then we will, I guess, start. No, I think I do want to keep presence in this land. Okay. Okay, so, I mean, defense isn't going to do anything because there's 6 damage there. So maybe just play Weep and Stinging Sandstorm just for some presence movement. Okay, yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing here. Okay. Add 1 explorer to a land with blight. Okay. Oops. All right. Push up to 2 things from a land with beasts. Doesn't matter. In each land with buildings, 1 damage per Dahan. Then each surviving building deals 1 damage. Oh, we could have saved it. There we go. You should just trust. So let's get rid of that explorer, and then these destroy this Dahan. Okay, so we're going to build in the mountains. Ravage in the sands. We get a blight. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to build in the jungle. And then, oh, we've got coastal. Gosh. Okay, this is looking a little bit dicey here. So, oh gosh, we get 3 fear for this land and we can push stuff in there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then we can push. It's a bit risky, isn't it? Well, I think we do it. Okay. Right. And then we can move some stuff. What's building up? Where do we need presence? If we start moving over here. Or we could just deal damage here, I suppose. Yeah, okay. 1 fear, 1 damage gets rid of a town. Huh, okay. I don't want to reclaim. I just want my 3rd growth option until I reclaim. So I'm going to do. Oh, what I could do. No. 3rd growth option, 2 energy, and we're definitely going to get a major here. Oh my gosh. Blazing Renewal is huge. That clears most of this land here. Or any land with a sacred site. Let's pick it up. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, play these 2 cards, and next turn we'll have a nice, hopefully, good turn. So 4 defense and a land with Dahan. That will go there. And then add 2 of our destroyed presence. 2 damage to each building in that land. Okay. So let's do it. Let's add it to here, and then it's 2 damage to everything, but we don't get rid of these explorers, which is a bit of a shame. But that's okay. All right. Okay, let's do it. On a coastal land, move 1 town 1 or 2 inland. Okay, let's move that there. Okay. Choose land with disease, no disease. Defend 1 per Dahan in that land. That's brilliant. That saves this land from a blight. Okay. Add a strife in a land or adjacent to beasts. Okay, so I mean, that would be there. Okay. And defend 3 in all coastal lands. That's all good. So we're going to build in the sands. This still doesn't build, which is really good. Going to ravage in the jungle, which clears that up nicely. Then we're going to build on the coast. Fortunately, we do get towns on every land. Then we get an escalation explore into the wetlands. Now, escalation is gonna have to be probably here, since we've got a sacred site there already. Okay. Right. Time passes. Reclaim. Gain energy. Probably dig for mages again, maybe. Got some strifey stuff. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Because essentially, I mean, that's enough to destroy a city and a town in that land. I think we're just going to win with Blazing Renewal here, aren't we? I'm going to lose some presence, pop it back up, just get loads of fear. But I do want to... Oh, Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. And we kind of... Yeah, we could threshold it. We could. We don't have a lot of Dahan movement. Maybe instruments. Let's try instruments. And we're going to have to get rid of a card. Maybe Weep? Okay, cool. Right, let's give it a go. So what I want to do is... I think I definitely need to skip. What if we played this and then a 0 cost? How's that looking? So we're going to take probably Blight here. Skip this land. Take a Blight here. So it's 2 Blight. That's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's give it a go. Okay. So 1 fear. And then we're going to skip this land from Ravaging. Then we're going to do add a strife. And then each invader with strife deals damage to other invaders in target land. So that's going to be 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Because they all have -1 health. And then do 1 damage in one of our lands. Got 2 fear cards. We could get rid of this town, actually. Yeah. Oh, we don't have the energy. Never mind. So we'll get 2 energy from that. And then hope for the best. Okay. For the rest of the turn, oof, buildings have +1 health. Each beast destroys an explorer. Okay. On each board, add 1 Dahan to a coastal land with Dahan. Right. Okay, fear cards, come on. Choose the land with Dahan or adjacent to 3. We can skip that Ravage. Tricky. Do I skip this Ravage here to save the Dahan and a Blight? Or will this fear card save us? Well, I want to get rid of presence anyway, so let's skip this land, I suppose. Raiders do not build in lands where Dahan outnumber buildings. Okay, cool. So we're going to build in the jungle, but this does not build because of the Dahan, and this does not build either. Great. Then we're going to ravage on the coast. This skips. This is going to deal 4 damage. Get rid of a presence. And we've got some upgrade stuff here. Okay, so we're going to upgrade this to a city. This into a city. Or maybe I could upgrade this into a town. This into a town. It's 1, 2, 3, and this into a town. Okay. Brilliant. And we're not ravaging there either. Okay. Right. We're going to build in the wetlands. So it's just a town there. That's okay. And then we're going to explore and escalate. So we're going to have to escalate in this mountains here. Getting quite built up. Okay, let's... Right. 2 damage to explorers, just next to nothing, doesn't it? Well, we'll get rid of this explorer, it'll stop a build. Time passes. And... Gosh. How much energy is this? 8 energy. I think we do Blazing Renewal here and just wipe out this land for all the fear. I'm going to ravage in the wetland. That's not the end of the world. Yeah, okay, so let's get this. 2 energy. And we get a card. Let's get a miner. Remove a blight from a coast. Pretty good. Well, this is good elements for us. I think we get the blight removal. And then we're going to pop this in this land. Okay, and then we're going to definitely play Blazing Renewal. We've got space for 1 more card. Gather some Dahan. Yeah, we could gather some in there, couldn't we? Don't know if it will do much though. Just get rid of blight. Let's just get rid of some blight. Okay. Right, so we're going to pop this presence in here. This is a sacred site now, so everything has -1 health. And that's 2 damage to everything, which actually does clear everything apart from this explorer. Which feels good. And then we can remove blight from this land. Okay. It's okay. Right, with 6 or more blight, that is not us. Okay. Destroy an explorer or town in a land with beasts. That's all good. Push 3 Dahan from a land with disease. Doesn't matter. Each player removes 1 explorer or town from a land with 2 or fewer invaders. Well, that's perfect. That stops that cascade. I'm feeling good about this game. Okay, so we're going to build here, and build here on the coast. All right. We're going to ravage in the wetlands. That's all good. Then we're going to build in the sands, and that's okay. This doesn't build up here. Another escalation. And that has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. We're going to have to deal with this land there. And that goes there. And we explore there in the jungle. Okay. So we have to kind of get rid of some buildings in this land. It's going to ravage. Okay. No slows. Time passes. So I think I'm going to have to reclaim, and I think I'm just going to have to unlock as much of my innate as I can. I mean, if I just put these cards down, what would I need? I need a fire. I just need a fire. So I could do double top. Or I could go for the 3rd growth option again. I think double top, I think in this instance. Because that gets me the fire and extra energy, and next turn we can do the innate again. And I think that's okay. Yep, okay, so mountains or sands. Oh gosh. Okay, let's split these up then. Ah, we don't have the skip, but I think that's okay. Right, so 1 damage in a land with the heart. Oh, we could get rid of that, but it's not going to make any difference. Okay, and that's it. But we're going to blow up this land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we just got one building to put on there. Okay, stage fear level 2. For the rest of the turn, ignore strife. Okay, destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. This beast has had the most chillest time in this game. When invaders ravage, 2 defense if there are Dahan. Okay, so we're going to build in the wetlands. We're going to ravage here, so we get a blight. Oh wait, what did the strife do? Oh, we ignore the strife, so it doesn't go. Okay, but that's okay. We still have a sacred site. Then we're going to build in the jungle. Okay, and then we explore in the mountains and the wetlands. Okay. So now. Ooh. Oh, it's a shame we don't have this last one unlocked, isn't it? So we can gather some stuff and move some stuff. We can stop that ravage. This is probably kind of lost. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to gather one of our presents. That's 1 fear from here and 1 damage. Get rid of that explorer. And then I'm going to gather up to 2 Dahan. And then I'm going to shove this over here, I guess. Okay. And then we've got 4 damage in this land. That gets rid of 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's a fear card. Time passes. We're going to reclaim, gain an energy, and a minor power. I don't think it matters here. I'm not enthused by any of these. Extra damage could be relevant for us. Okay, cool. So now we've got 4 card plays and 4 energy. So this should be really good. We can skip this land, which I think we're going to have to do. Oh no, it's jungle that's ravaging. Don't have the defense. We could instruments, but I think we really need our innate here, don't we? So I definitely want to shift some presence to set that up. Gifts as energy, well, not energy, but fire. I think we skip. And what do we need? We need earth. We need earth and fire, ideally, which leaves this one. And that does get out our innate. So we can start just to completely like destroy lands now. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is our reclaim loop now. So 1 fear, skip ravage, skip this one. Get 2 energy. Yep. Get that energy reserve up, and then hopefully start winning. I think we just get the fear. Each spirit with Dahan in their lands destroy 1 of them and generates a fear. I think we just do that, to be honest. Okay, push disease, no disease. Right, fear cards. Remove a town or explore from a land with presence. Okay. Don't think I want to do that. We're probably going to destroy this land, actually, next turn. Okay, sure, we'll get rid of that one. Okay, remove a town or explore from an inland land. Okay, let's get rid of that. Stops that build. Great. So we're going to ravage. No, we're going to build in the sands. And this does actually build over here. Then we're going to ravage, but this skips it in the jungle. Then we're going to build in the mountains. And then the wetlands. This doesn't build. We're still alive. And then we explore in the sands and the mountains. Been very popular. Okay, now we can start having some fun. So gather up to 2 Dahan and then push some stuff for each Dahan presence. So gather up to 2 here, and then we're going to push 2 buildings in here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough for the lost condition. However, we can do this innate. So 2 damage to explorers only. Let's rid of that. 2 damage, that's 4 damage, and then 1 damage to each invader. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 damage to each invader. Doosh, 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 doosh. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, that's the innate done. And then we can do some shifting. How are we doing for cards? We've got quite a few left. We're going to ravage here, here. Okay, only 2 places. That's okay. We could clear this out, couldn't we? So I think I'm just going to get fear and 1 damage to get rid of this town. Gets us another fear card, and we could potentially defend this. All right, things are starting to make sense, and I think maybe I should have popped that there, or moved that presence over this way so I could set up a Blazing Renewal. Might have been the play there. I suppose I still could just destroy this land. We could just get rid of Blight. This is a bit of an off turn. Or do we just do our reclaim loop and maybe skip the wetlands? I think I need presence in here to really deal enough damage, really. So maybe we just do the 3rd growth option. 2 energy. Get, could be a major, could be a minor. These are pretty good though, aren't they? Let's try for a major, see what we get. Settle into hunting grounds, power storm. Could be good. Yeah, it could be good. I think I could repeat. Could I repeat that 6 or 7? No, I can't. I guess power storm is probably the best one. Elusive ambush. It's not really going to do anything before we win the game. So let's pop this presence in here. And hopefully we'll be able to do something with the fear cards. So I think I play Instruments of War. And then Cycles of Time and Tide. Whatever this is. Extra damage. That could be really good, actually. I don't have enough for anything else. So let's just try that. So I do want to remove Blight. Let's remove that. Add a Strife to this land. And that deals 3 damage, gets rid of a town and an explorer. Okay. Then hopefully next turn we'll just win. With fear level 3. If Dahan outnumber buildings, so we've got 5 Dahan, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so buildings outnumber Dahan. Replace 1 Dahan with a building. That's a shame. No, we don't want to do that one, because that's going to build a city. So let's place this one with a town. Okay. Most combined disease. Okay, so that's going to be this land and then 2 damage to Dahan. Oof. And do we have 2 Dahan? No, we don't. So fear cards, this is where it's at. Each player adds 2 strife in a single land not matching a ravage card. 1 fear per player. Not matching a ravage card, so jungles or sands. Okay, let's just pop them there, I guess. Okay, and each player may gather 2 explorers or towns into a coastal land and defend 4. Oh, we don't have any Dahan. Okay, well, we can gather these 2 and defend 4. That's pretty good. Okay. Each player chooses a different land. In chosen land, gather up to 2 Dahan, then 1 damage per Dahan present. Ooh, that's pretty good. So, yeah, 2 Dahan here, and then that gets rid of a city because it's got reduced life. That's awesome. That gets us a fear card. Remove 1 invader from a land matching a ravage card. Okay. I mean, I could get rid of the city, but the town stops the cascade, so I'll do that. Okay, so we're going to build in the jungle, and we get a town over here. We're going to ravage in the mountains. That's 4 defense. That's 1. That strife gets removed. In the wetlands, that's all good. Then we're going to build in the mountains and the sands. Okay, and then we're going to explore in the sands and the wetlands. Sands, wetlands. Okay, cool. And if target land has your presence, 1 fear and 1 damage, and an extra damage to sands or wetlands. Okay, so 2 damage in sands or wetlands. So we can get rid of that city. Okay, let's just get rid of this city over here. So that's 1 fear, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we've got 2 damage from our innate as well. Gets rid of another city in a land with a sacred site. We could stop this double cascade here. Yeah. Cool. 2 damage there. Works for me. Time passes. It's time to reclaim. And we get a minor card. So many. It's extra 2 damage. Sounds good to me. Okay, so how are we going to finish this game? We've got 8 fear left. So it's 4 here that we can get. I think really we just survive this and win in the slow, right? Can push stuff in there. Next turn, yeah, we should be okay. We should be okay. So I kind of wonder if we just go back to our. Got 5 card plays now though. So what would be good? We've got 1 energy left. We can remove a blight. Yeah, seems pretty good. Cool. So let's remove a blight from a coastal land. Skip a ravage. What ravage we're going to skip? Probably this one. Save those to Han. We could gain 2 energy. And that's it for fast. Right. Invaders do +3 damage when ravaging in lands with presence. Okay. Each beast destroys an explorer. All right. And each spirit with at least 3 Dahan, that is not us. So each player adds a strife to an invader. And invaders have -1 health for each strife they have. I mean, gosh, I could put that there, couldn't I? Get rid of another city. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to build in the mountains and the wetlands. Oh dear. Mountains, wetlands, happy days. And then we're going to ravage in the sands. Ouch. that skips and ravage in the mountains. There's a cascade. And there's another one. Another blight, but we're okay. We've got 2 blight left. Then we're going to build in the sands. 2 cities on the board. Okay, and then build in the wetlands. Maybe that's a town there, isn't it? Let's not stack that on the city. Okay, gosh. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Jungle sands. Explore. Right. Okay, let's mop up, I suppose. So we want to gather as many things into a land as possible. So gather to Dahan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, gather to. It's not going to make a huge difference, is it? To Dahan and then push to here. Okay. Yeah. I think 1 fear, 1 damage. We're going to gather a presence in here. So this city has 1 health because of the strife. So we can destroy that. And then we just use our innate in the sands here. So it's going to be 2 damage to explorers, then 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we win. And just for the sake of it, it's going to be 1 damage to each invader. So we do actually clear this land. Okay, finally, really struggled with the spirit. And I think what was really good about this game is this pocket that we managed to build quite early on. So that stopped a lot of builds from coming up. That was important. I think also what was important, it felt like the extra energy was huge. It did also allow me to get this innate a bit quicker to deal damage, but the energy was good so we could go for mages. And we got some good mages here. I think, yeah, Blazing Renewal a few times was really effective. I mean, more presence on the board, which is good for our innate or special rule, but also just 3 or 4 or even 5 fear, which is pretty good. It's quite expensive, but that's okay. Didn't really draft the plant, which I think I should have done. But maybe didn't need it either. So yeah, that was finally, I think maybe it's clicking. Rising Heat is finally clicking. But yeah, fun game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.